Here we are at the Suarez Penitentiary Academy Psychiatric Center for Boys. Built in 1840, it is said to have housed some of the most devious young boys, some as early as the age of 3. Lester Livingston, also known as Bad Boy, was born into an affluent suburb family. By the age of 3, he was beginning to show telltale signs of demonic possession, giving his parents no option but to send him here. So we're headed down to the main entrance. It's 2 a.m., it's almost lockdown. I'm real excited. Oh my god!
Dude, I just got the chills, dude.
Darren and I witnessed a black mass off camera, which you cannot see in the footage. We decided to call it a night because we developed serious headaches and felt very shook up after our experience. We pick up the next day at SPAPS in hopes to get some answers as to what happened here last night.
I don't know, man. It's kind of creepy back here.
I know. I feel this weird energy. I don't know, man. I don't know if it's safe for us to go in here. Haven't even gone in the building yet. Already starting to hear things. This is creepy, man. I don't like this. You notice anything weird about this place?
Already I can feel the temperature just drop. Now it's a cold day, but I could just feel a visceral feeling. Just something is off about this place. We contacted the property manager and she said she would be willing to share her story. So we're here with Tammy Thatcher, and to my knowledge, you have been a property manager here for the last 22 years, is that correct?
That is.
And have you had any encounters or experiences that may be out of the realm of ordinary or paranormal or anything that you would chalk it up to being like that?
Oh, absolutely. One night in particular I can remember so clear. I was doing my patrols around. I kept hearing this thud, this bumping noise from one of the buildings. I decided to go take a look. Came into this building right here, actually. And I took a walk around the room and it kept getting louder and louder. And as soon as I thought I knew where it was coming from, it just stopped out of nowhere.
Wow.
Really weird.
That is terrifying. Does it ever scare you or make you feel unwelcomed?
Oh, yeah. Pretty much every time I come here.
So from what you're telling me, it seems like there's a lot of scary stuff that goes on here. So we're going to do our best here, me and my team, to find out what's going on.
Thank you very much.
Lester, how old are you?
Whoa, dude! Did you hear that? No. Dude, I swear to God, it just said 3.
Lester, are you responsible for the janitor's death?
Yes.
So Tammy's going to show us just what sort of darkness lurks within these walls. Black powder stemming out from the smokestack. This has been disturbed by some entity of some sort.
Looks like there was dark energy here, man.
Dark energy, for sure, for sure.
Do you feel that?
I was just going to ask you the same thing. So the second I walked in here, I automatically felt a presence or something deep down.
I think it's coming from over there.
This place gives me the chills, man.
Oh, dude, do you see that? It says, "Kill me, please."
I wonder, could that have been left by one of the souls that were left here to die?
I don't think this ground is safe, man.
I think we should walk down these stairs.
Dude, I don't know if that's a good idea.
I'll go down alone, and I'll report back what I think is going on. Rick, can I take your camera in there? Thanks. All right.
Matt, be safe, man.
I don't know if you guys can see me. I'm gonna go down these icy stairs right now. Oh, wow. This must have been the bathing quarters where they would bathe all of the delinquent children. I'm not liking the feeling here. This is giving me the creeps already. Shortly after I said this, I heard a loud whisper right next to my ear, followed by an unexplainable banging noise. A really scary presence in here. A really scary presence in here.
What just happened?
At this moment, I had to collect my thoughts. I couldn't consciously state what I was thinking or what had just happened to me. I didn't know what was going on. So while I went down there filming on my own with nobody else around, I heard a whisper, maybe 2 or 3 inches from my ear. I'm not sure what it said, but it was clear as day that it was a whisper. Unfortunately, the whisper was not captured in any of our audio, but we had to keep moving to the next building to see what else we could discover. This building feels even worse than the first one. I almost feel sick to my stomach right now. Is anyone else feeling that?
Mac, you're alright?
There's something just doesn't feel right. It's in my stomach and it moved to my head. It's a really, really malevolent feeling. I don't know how much longer I'm going to be able to stand being in this building. Could this pain I'm feeling right at this moment be that of a tortured soul? So right now we are in the classroom where 6 children jumped out of this very window to their deaths. What drove these kids to suicide is still unknown. To give you an idea of just how long it's been since anybody has been in this room, this calendar is marked May of 2001. That is nearly 2 decades ago. Guys.
What's up, man?
Could you come here real quick?
Yeah.
I don't know what it is about this old typewriter, but something is drawing me to the letter L on the keyboard.
That's so weird.
Could this have anything to do with the boy's name, Lester Livingston? So we've heard the tales of what happens here at SPAPS. Now, it's time to get ready for our lockdown. We are about to descend into complete and utter darkness.
Mac, you alright, man?
There's something about this part of the cellar here that is not sitting well with me. I'm beginning to get the same feeling in my stomach that I did when I first entered the building.
You know, Mac, that's really strange that you say that because there was actually a murder that took place down here. Yeah, one of the janitors back in the 1920s was brutally murdered by one of the boys here.
How did he die?
He was bludgeoned to death with a pipe.
Do you happen to know where he sustained the injury that ultimately killed him?
Yes, in his abdomen, I believe.
Wow.
What's wrong, man?
That's exactly where I'm feeling the energy. It's right in my gut.
Really?
Yeah, it's not a pleasant feeling.
That's weird. I just got this crazy headache, man. I gotta sit down.
Dude, are you okay?
Dude.
Did we bring any water in here?
Mac, what do you think this is, man?
With my years of experience, I know that there's only one thing that this could possibly be. A human spine. As you can see, there have been vandals here.
Mac, don't do that, dude.
There's something drawing me inside to this room.
Mac, there's no floors.
I'm not even sure that I'll be able to get across.
Mac, there's no floors. Come on, even the building manager doesn't want you to do it. Think with your head, dude.
I can't explain this force that was pulling me in like a magnet. Fortunately, I was able to resist. So it is now 2:22 in the morning, exactly 1 hour and 22 minutes since we began lockdown. So far, we haven't heard, detected, or seen any paranormal activity. Any paranormal activity. Any paranormal activity.
What's that? Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard that, but there's nothing here.
I find it really coincidental that as soon as I talked about not hearing or seeing anything, right then we hear a noise, indistinguishable. Somebody threw something. Ever since I walked down here, it's just been getting colder and colder. I've been feeling a chill coming from this area. It's freezing. Who is here with us right now? What is your name? Can you tell us a little bit about yourself? After 14 grueling hours of trying to contact a spirit, we kept getting nothing. And then we got this. Lester, how old are you?
Whoa, dude! Did you hear that?
No.
Dude, I swear to God, it just said 3.
3.
It was like a whispered 3. That's how old Bad Boy was.
Rick and I did not hear the word 3, But that's exactly how old Bad Boy was, and Darren said it sounded like a whisper directly in his ear. Lester, are you responsible for the janitor's death?
Rusty.
Dude,
Did you hear that?
I heard it. I heard it
that?
clear as day.
Did you get that?
Clear as day.
I heard something. I don't know what it was.
Listen again, as you can clearly hear Lester say, "It was me." Lester, are you responsible for the janitor's death?
Rusty.
The janitor's death.
Rusty.
The janitor's death.
Rusty.
Dude,
Did you hear that?
Bad Boy. How many janitors have you killed?
Did you just hear that? Did you hear that?
It sounded like he said 30.
I swear I just heard 30.
I heard something.
I heard the number 30.
30?
I heard 30. Did you hear it?
I heard it. We had another camera set up in the other room, and what you're about to see is beyond belief.
What's that noise? What? I just had broken glass. Hold on.
This looks like a light bulb. Is there any light bulbs overhead? They could have fallen
Yes.
out. No, not at all.
This.
I see a pipe. No. Something threw a light bulb. Miraculously, a light bulb was thrown with enough force to completely shatter it, followed by more unexplained loud banging noises. So we've concluded our expedition here tonight at SPAPS, and I think it's safe to say that something is definitely going on here. So no one could really tell you what actually goes down at SPAPS, but if there's one thing I know, that I have personally encountered some of the scariest things I've ever seen.